Morning, good morning, and welcome to lesson 50 of A Course in Miracles. This is our last lesson in these 50 that we're doing. The book that we're using, A Course in Miracles, does have 365 lessons. This is book B of the white edition that you can get on Amazon. Just Google it online, A Course in Miracles white edition, and this is all the workbook. You can see we've only done this little section here, the first 50 lessons, and the rest are all there to be done. So, lesson 50 today, I'm sustained by the love of God. And one of the most beautiful lessons that I like them all, actually. I'm a bit of a liar there, but anyway. So lesson 50, these first 50 lessons, and we'll do the review tomorrow. All right, I'll just read through the header of the review, and I'll give you some tips on using it if you're using it in a group, which is how I've been using it for many, many years in a group setting. And if you want to be all spiritual about it, there is no such thing as a group setting, but we won't go there for now. But these first 50 are the whole outline of the thought system of the course. So when you read through the reviews tomorrow, you'll realize that it takes you from nothing I see means anything to I'm sustained by the love of God through this whole transition, this philosophical transition, all right, based on the curriculum, the whole curriculum of the course. All right, so lesson 50. Here is the answer to every problem that confronts you today and tomorrow and throughout time. In this world, you believe you are sustained by everything but God. Your faith is placed in the most trivial and insane symbols: pills, money, protective clothing, influence, prestige, being liked, knowing the right people, and an endless list of forms of nothingness with which you endow magical powers. All these things are your replacements for the love of God. All these things are cherished to ensure a body identification. They are songs of praise to the ego. Kind of wraps it up, doesn't it? Your faith is placed in the most trivial and insane symbols: pills, money, protective clothing, influence, prestige, being liked, knowing the right people, and an endless list of forms of nothingness with which you endow magical powers. They are songs of praise to the ego. Do not put your faith in the worthless. It will not sustain you. Only the love of God will protect you in all circumstances. It will lift you out of every trial and raise you high above all the perceived dangers of this world into a climate of perfect peace and safety. It will transport you into a state of mind which nothing can threaten, nothing can disturb, and nothing can intrude upon the eternal calm of the Son of God. Put not your faith in illusions, they will fail you. Put all your faith in the love of God within you, eternal, changeless, and forever unfailing. This is the answer to whatever confronts you today. Through the love of God in you, you can resolve all seeming difficulties without effort, and ensure confidence. Tell yourself this often today. It is a declaration of release from the belief in idols. It is your acknowledgement of the truth about yourself. Twice today, morning and evening, let the idea for today sink deep into your consciousness. Repeat it, think about it. Let related thoughts come to help you recognize its truth and allow peace to flow over you like a blanket of protection and surety. Let no idle and foolish thoughts enter to disturb the holy mind of the Son of God. Such is the kingdom of heaven, such is the resting place where your Father has placed you forever. And then tomorrow we begin the reviews. And I had a lady write to me yesterday about her difficulties in doing these lessons, and she has 3 children, and her house is noisy in the mornings, and etc. And whilst I understand the nature of children and how noisy they can be in the mornings, there is nothing wrong with discipline. And it seems funny that in this year 2018, we're so against the idea of having to discipline our children. But one of the things that comes to mind is because we have a new puppy in our house, that it needs to be disciplined or it will shit all over the carpet. Right? The puppy has to be trained. Right? Training is discipline. Just as you have this mind training that you are attempting to do, so therefore, as what's happening in here has to be relative to out there. And sometimes it's also helpful to set up a room for yourself or somewhere quietly away from the hubbub of life. And some offices now in big cities, I've heard, are having not only people coming in, and my wife does this actually in a office building in town, goes in to do a yoga and meditation session with them. I think it's once a week or once a month or something in their lunch break. But some offices are setting up actual rooms, meditation and quiet rooms where people can go in and de-stress and, do it in your own home. Lock your children in their bedroom, whatever it takes. It doesn't matter, whatever it takes, right? You're setting an example regardless of whether you're pulling your hair out at the children or whether you're locking them in their bedroom or whatever, right? There's a purpose behind it, and the purpose will be the example that you set. It will just explain, it will flow out from you like an energetic expression, and it will be understood. Oh, mummy needs her quiet time. This is mummy's quiet time. Shh, and the kids will all just shh, right? Kids love a purpose, right? Give them your purpose. Let your purpose share with the house. Don't exclude yourself from your children, right? Your mind training is their mind training. And I hope that helps. And you're the voice. Try and understand it. Johnny Farnham. All right, I love you. And thanks for following along for the first 50 lessons of A Course in Miracles. And again, this is the wide edition. I hope to have the website up by Christmas. I'm working on it almost daily, as memory allows and time allows and everything allows. So tomorrow we'll just run through the reviews. I won't read the whole lot out. You can do that in your own time. We'll run through the reviews and just sort of nut and bolt a few ideas, put them together that will make the use of those reviews more powerful, more prominent in your life, more meaningful, until finally they themselves have no meaning. And remember, this course is just a temporary, it's a step, it's a beginning. When you're studying to become anything or studying to achieve anything, once you achieve the point of that study, then the books and texts and everything that you've used, the people you've becomes immaterial and pointless, and you can just let that go. You have arrived. I can tell you now that you have arrived, but you're not going to believe me. And if you do, it's going to be only through foolishness. All right, have a good day.